Welcome to Servant of the Fates. I'm here to tell you about the perfect career path for you. We'll use tarot, oracle, sibylla, charms, and the pendulum to discover what it is. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. And let's begin. If you chose the new moon, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what is the perfect career path for you? Let's start with tarot. The Three of Swords. The Moon. The Six of Wands. The Lovers. And the Two of Cups. Okay. So I'm seeing marriage counselor as well as wedding planner, okay? So something to do with couples, about helping couples, romantic lovers, helping them get together, or reconcile, get together for the first time or to reunite again. So here I'm seeing the Three of Swords, so heartbreak, sorrow, something bad happened to these people, okay? Whether there was an affair, whether, there was fighting, something negative, okay? Secrets, the moon here. So secrets, whether subconsciously they feel like they don't love each other anymore. It's about marriage counseling therapy that's specific to romantic relationships, so something that a career that helps people deal with this, right? The sorrow, the heartbreak, the pain, the confusion, the illusions, right? In a relationship, because here we have the Six of Wands, okay? So you will feel victorious when you make these people feel victorious. That's why this is the perfect path for you, right? Something to do with weddings and love and romance. So here we have two couples. We have both the soulmate cards. We have the Lovers and we have the Two of Cups. So again, it's two sides, whether it's the psychological part of it, the deeper, the moon, subconscious part of it, the therapy, the psychology, the counseling, helping them find each other again. So this is like you. It's like, you're helping this couple find each other again, find love with each other again. Or it could be the more practical side of it, weddings, the Two of Cups, right? See, she's wearing her wedding dress, right? He's all adorned. It's about wedding planning, anything that has to do with it as well. So, maybe designing the gowns, right? Being a fashion designer, bridal gowns, as well as being a hairstylist, a bridal makeup artist. So anything to do with weddings, the practical side, and then you have the deeper side of it, right? Which is something to do with this, right? The Three of Swords, helping them heal this energy, right? Helping them find love and connection and trust with each other again. And then I'm hearing something else, okay? So it doesn't have to be either this or that. It could also be anything to do with just bringing people together. So like an app developer, someone who will create the new Tinder, something like that, software, websites, or anything that brings people together, dating sites and stuff like that. So all of that, this path of just helping people find love together or helping exes reunite, this is where you will thrive, okay? This is the perfect career path for you. Anything that helps bring people together and help them find romantic love and joy together, right? Helping them get over this pain, helping them feel victorious again. And, in turn, you too will be feeling victorious and triumphant and just happy with this job, with this career path. So let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Storyteller, again, those three things, right? So if you're a marriage counselor, you help these couples remember their story of how they fell in love, of how they were so crazy for each other, at a certain time back then, and that they should recapture these emotions and these feelings. And if you're a wedding planner, then you're helping you're helping the couple tell the guests their story, right? Of how they got together and of how they're planning to continue this love into something deeper through marriage, right? By being together, by spending their life with each other. And again, that also works for being a makeup artist, right? For designing the wedding gown, anything about the wedding, anything about the beauty of it, right? Anything about the fairy tale effect of it. And again, Tinder, right? So, software, app developer, something to do with dating sites, dating apps, helping people find their story, their love story. So, matchmaker. This is the perfect career path for you, darling. Something that helps people forget their heartbreak, and find the one who's meant for them. Beautiful. Let's see what else we have. Priest. Okay, so again, if you're a marriage counselor, then that's what you do. You bring people together, and then there's a priest at weddings, someone who officiates at weddings. So again, this is about bringing people together. It's really about love, right? Romantic love, helping people find each other, helping people unite. That's what a priest does at weddings, right? Look at this. Look at these cards. It looks like a wedding photo, right? It looks like something, down the aisle by the altar. There's a priest and then the couple are there getting married together. Beautiful. Let's see what else. We have Pluton, underworld. Okay, so again, this is very strong. The marriage counseling, the therapy, right? The psychology part of it is now getting stronger because the underworld, it mirrors this card, okay? So something buried deep there, something in the subconscious, any pain, right? Any suffering, Three of Swords, that couples have gone through together, helping them heal their wounds, right? Helping them deal with their secrets, helping them go through their own underworld and out into the light again. Let's see what your last oracle has to say. Faith. Okay, so again, priest, faith in what? In love, right? Helping people find faith in each other again and in love, in romance. Beautiful. Wow, the perfect career path for you has to do with romance and love, right? Whether the psychological side of it or the practical, beautiful, glamorous side of it. Let's see what your Sibylla cards have to say. Despair. So again, they're mirrored, right? The first cards are mirroring each other, the negative ones. Pain, despair, desperation, sorrow, confusion, misunderstandings. It's your job, darling, to help people deal with all of this negativity, all of this heartbreak and sorrow and pain. Okay, and then what comes next? Reunion. Okay, so again, it's about helping them feel victorious with each other again, right? Helping people unite again. You have 3 lovers cards here. You have the lovers, you have the 2 of cups, and you have reunion. So again, it's about bringing people together, whether through a dating app, a dating site, wedding planning, right? Fashion, styling, and as well, the psychological part of it. So whichever way you go, something that has to do with romance. Look, it's at the very center of your reading. Love is here, right? Love, and then wedding is so strong. Look, wedding is so strong. It looks like a fairy tale wedding, doesn't it? Some Disney wedding or something, princess and her knight on a horse. Beautiful. Okay, so this, darling, is the perfect career path for you. Something to do with love and the heart, hope. Beautiful, okay? So again, from despair, helping them find hope again and helping them reunite in love again. Wonderful. So darling, the perfect career path for you has to do with bringing couples together or together again. So again, anything to do with being a wedding planner, right? Being a fashion designer, right? Specifically for brides and grooms. Being a makeup artist, a hairstylist, right? For brides and grooms again, and the whole entourage. And of course, there's the other side of it, the more spiritual side of it, marriage counseling, right? Being a therapy who specializes in love, in romance, right? Romantic love. So anything that helps people deal with this heartbreak and despair and, makes them feel victorious again. This is where you will find your own Six of Wands, your own victory. Let's see what else your charms have to add to this. Is there anything else does a lovely person watching this reading have to know about the perfect career path for them? Okay, so here, this is a mirror of the Six of Wands. So it's about victory and joy and glory. Do you see? The joy of the lovers and the Two of Cups, right? Just being together, being reunited again. So, the feeling of just pleasure and glory and joy and success in finding love together again and surviving all of this heartbreak, this confusion, this despair. So that's lovely. And then you have Scorpio energy here, right? So deep passion, helping couples find deep passion and romance and love for each other. So again, it's about this card, right? It's about helping them find each other. Do you see how they're looking at each other, discovering each other for the first time or for a second time? Something to do with couples and passion, their passion for each other, okay? And then you have the third house of communication. So again, marriage counseling, therapy, helping them communicate again. Because if you have this moon energy, then things are not being brought out into the light, right? There are secrets, lack of communication. So it's your job to unite them again, right? To help them be friends again and find love together again. And then you have Cancer. So it's all about nurturing love, okay? Nurturing love. So you have two sides of it. There is the passion, right? The glamour of love, the excitement of it, Scorpio. And then there's the deepness of it, right? The depth, just this very, very profound, nurturing, healing energy between people who are lovers, who are couples, right? Who are soulmates, the Lovers card, who are meant to spend their life together. So it's all about love, darling. And then you have this. Okay, it's a princess crown. It's like a wedding tiara, a bridal tiara. So again, weddings, wedding planning, right? Hairstylist, something like that. Anything to do with the bride, okay? So wow, it's a very glamorous thing. And then you have the most beautiful flower of all, the rose. So beautifying brides and grooms for their special day. Again, wedding planning, hairstylist, fashion designer, makeup artist. Wonderful. And then 6. This could be a clue for you. Okay, maybe this is an opportunity that will come to you in 6 weeks, in 6 months. Okay, if you're young, if you're too young for that, maybe in 6 years, right? You have 2 6s here. So maybe this is something, this opportunity of love, of romance, this wedding planning, glamorous thing, or, the psychology part of it, the marriage counseling, the therapy, the spiritual part of it, right? Priest. So maybe this is something, darling. Maybe right now you're so, this is all so new to you. You're surprised. You're like, you've never heard of it before. This is the career path that you could take. But maybe in 6 days even, because the Six of Wands, this is 6 days. Maybe in as early as 6 days, or 6 weeks, or 6 months. This is something, an opportunity that will show itself to you. Okay, maybe this is something that will reveal itself to you as a path that you really can take, a path that really will open up for you. Something to do with love. Okay, now let's ask the pendulum. Out of everything that we discussed, what is the one thing, the one message that you have to remember? Okay? Oh, okay, so hope. Darling, it's about hope. It's about giving couples hope, right? Single people, again, if it's the dating app, the dating site, it's about giving single people hope that they will find love, right? That they will meet someone, right? 2 of Cups. Or if it's about, damaged relationships, like the Moon and the 3 of Swords here, then it's about giving them hope that they can reunite again with their soulmate, right? The Lover's soulmate card. So whatever it is, whether it's their dream wedding, whether it's being single and trying to find love, whether it's being separated or divorced and trying to find love again, The perfect career path for you, darling, is helping these couples have hope again when it comes to romance and love and happy endings. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for being with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the full moon, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what is the perfect career path for you? Let's start with Tarot, the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So I'm seeing spiritual advisor, healer, tarot reader, something like that. Something that has to do with spirituality, okay? Not the scientific side of it, like being a psychologist or a therapist, but the more spiritual side of it, okay? The more spiritual side of healing and meditation, okay? So again, anything to do with divination, right? Again, tarot reader, healer, right? Alternative medicine, anything like that. So this is what I'm seeing for you because you have here the Five of Cups. So it's about people who are dealing with sorrow and grief, right? People who lost someone to disease, right? Or to another kind of suffering. So people who are lonely and grieving, you are going to help them find peace of mind, the Four of Swords, okay? So any career that helps you help people go from this to this. It's a progression, really, okay? So from sadness to peace of mind, to finding their drive again, to feeling ambitious again. The Five of Swords, it's all about being ambitious, right? The drive to live, to succeed, to win. Okay, do you see? From someone who can't even do anything, just grieving there, just standing there, to someone who has a serene mind again, someone who feels tranquil again deep inside, then to someone who is ready to take on the world again. And then it just goes on to someone, the Queen of Pentacles, who feels abundant again, who feels like they're on their throne again, right? Like they're in control of their life, of their kingdom, of their dominion. And then to someone successful. So the Ten of Wands, usually this is about burden, but in this progression, the way it landed in the spread, it's about harvest, okay? So these wands, they're not something burdensome. They're about an abundant harvest, right? The Queen of Pentacles, abundance, right? Material abundance. So darling, the spiritual side of this, okay? It's about helping people. The career that's perfect for you is something spiritual, okay? Something about helping people on the spiritual side. So again, healing, alternative medicine, okay? Energy work. And then again, tarot reading, you know, anything about divination, meditation, something that helps people get over this feeling. Okay, whatever the sadness is, deep, profound sadness, okay? It's a beautiful progression, okay? Helping people from being sad to having peace of mind, to finding their drive again, to being abundant, you know, tangibly abundant, concretely abundant, and then helping them find their harvest again, okay? Helping them harvest their rewards again, their richness, their wealth again, both emotionally and, you know, as well as financially. So, darling, this is it, and this is you. If you choose a career path like this, you know, about helping people find, you know, their best life, then this is you, the Queen of Pentacles. You will feel like this, abundant and secure and stable. How beautiful. So, darling, again, spiritual, very strong spiritual advisor, healing, energy work, right? Tarot reading, anything that's spiritual, that has to do with healing and meditation and getting over grief and sadness. Okay, beautiful. Let's see what else your oracles have to add to this. Visionary. Okay, wonderful. This is really, it has to do something with alternative, okay? Alternative medicine. Again, spiritual, because visionary is about standing out, okay? Doing something different from what the crowd does, right? From the bandwagon, from what the rest of society does. So, you know, Grief is something that's usually dealt with scientifically, therapists, psychologists, right? Medicines, antidepressants. But no, this is something else, visionary, okay? So again, alternative medicine, healing, energy work, tarot reading, right? Meditation, divination, spiritual advisor, being a spiritual advisor, anything that deals with grief and with pain and with disappointments in a spiritual way, in a visionary way. And this card is telling me something else, okay? That whatever this job is, this career path, it's something that no one in your family has done before, okay? So if you have a family of like scientists, doctors, therapists, then it's not that, okay? It's something that's different from the usual path that your family members have taken before, okay? This is something that you will be the first in your family, in your social circle to do. Nice. Okay, let's see what else. We have king. Okay, so what did I say? If you do go this path, darling, you will feel like a king and a queen. Someone very stable. Look at them. They're both holding something, right? They're both sitting there just, being stable and secure, and just look, even the look on their face is mirrored, right? Just this, fierce confidence, right? Knowing that they are where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to be doing, okay? So, this is what will happen, darling, if you take this path of helping people with their spirituality. And then what does the card say? Benefiting those in your chart. Okay, so this king, it's not about being like the CEO of a corporation, or it's a bit detached and distant from the people. It's about being a direct benefactor of people, right? So when it's something spiritual, then of course you're very close to them, the people that you're helping. They're very close to your heart, whatever you're doing. It's something that is really connected, right? Something deep and profound between the two of you, this connection, this benefiting, right? So that's beautiful, darling. Anything to do with spiritual, and it will make you feel like a king, like a queen, someone very stable and happy and secure. Merrymaking, right? Dionysus, wonderful. Okay, so from people feeling sad, people grieving, helping them find their merriment again, helping them find their happiness again, a way to be merry once more. Let's see what your last oracle has to say. Ambrosia. Okay, sweetness, merrymaking, the sweetness of life, the good side of life, okay? Turning their back on this, right? On the sadness of life, okay? On the negativity, the disappointment, the sorrow of it, and moving on, right? I told you about the progression from peace of mind to finding their drive again, to being abundant again and having their harvest, and now to being merry again and finding sweetness, tasting sweetness in life again. So, darling, this is spiritual, okay? Very deep, very profound. The best career path for you is something that helps people go from this to this, okay? From sadness to sweetness. Let's see what your Sibila has to say. Death, okay? Transformation. That's what we've been talking about this whole time, right? From this to this. So transformation, helping people transform from within. Spiritual, emotional, very deep, right? Very connected to the divine. What else? Enemy, okay? Getting away from this negative, feeling like life is your enemy, right? Like life is out to get you. Do you see what do you see his gesture, what he looks like? Feels like, life is just all about negativity. Life is my enemy. The universe doesn't like me. From this feeling to this, right? The transformation, death, the transformation from this to this. Do you see the difference, right? So something really positive, helping people find positivity again, getting away from this point of view, right? This point of view, this philosophy that life is against them, that the universe is their enemy. Okay, let's see what your last Sibila has to say. Viewpoint, what did I just say? Point of view, helping people change their point of view about their life, about their purpose, right? About their pain. Do you see? They're looking at different directions. Okay, so from looking like this, very sad, very hopeless, to this, looking forward to something again, looking forward to merrymaking in the future and sweetness in life. once more. Okay, so darling, now we know the perfect career path for you is something that no one in your family has taken before, okay? Something very spiritual that has to do with helping others heal. And if you do go down this path, darling, then you will feel like a queen and a king as well, okay? So that's beautiful. Let's see what else your charms have to add to this. Is there something else that the lovely person watching this reading have to know about the perfect career path for them? Okay, so again, we have Gemini. Duality, the two sides. What did we say? Transformation from sadness to happiness, okay? The two sides of life. The dark and the light, the negative and the positive, helping them go from one to the next, okay? Wonderful. And then again, two, right? Mirroring each other, two, right? So the duality of life. And then this is the second house of value, okay? So spiritual, emotional value, right? This spiritual, emotional support that you give to others is what will give you financial abundance and material happiness. And then you have Aquarius, visionary, right? Aquarians are very innovative, very unique. So something new, something that no one in your family has done before. And then growth, the rune of growth. So darling, this is amazing because in this career path, you will help people grow. And in turn, it will help you grow as well in every way, in more ways than one. Okay, and then shields, helping people find their shield, okay, their defense, okay, helping them feel strong and capable again. And then it mirrors the pentacle here. So it's a promise, darling, from the universe that if you do go down this path of something spiritual, healing, spiritual advising, tarot reading, meditation, anything that helps people find themselves again and heal their wounds, okay? If you do go down this path, then, this is insured for you. This is guaranteed for you. Pentacle, right? Abundance in more ways than one. Material, of course, because we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is material abundance, but also emotional abundance, right? Just knowing that you are complete, you are enough, and that your life is enriched, right? That everything is good. You feel fulfilled, okay? And then again, the shield, it's about protection, okay? So knowing that you are protected and stable and that you're also helping other people feel protected and stable and secure. So that's beautiful. This is wonderful, okay? You have harvest and growth. So darling, if you do go down this path of, healing, something spiritual, of helping people change their point of view in life, okay? Helping them stop to feel like the universe is their enemy. The world is out to get them, okay? If you help people transform, right? Death, transformation. If you help them transform from this energy of sadness to this energy of sweetness, then harvest and growth and stability are ensured for you. Okay, it's so nice because you're helping them and you're also helping yourself. Okay, and on the process, it's amazing, right? Mutual benefit. How deep, how wonderful, visionary. Wow. Okay, now out of everything that we said, let's see what is it that you have to remember the most. Okay, what is the most important message according to the pendulum? Let's see what it has to say. Is it the transformation aspect? Is it the viewpoint? It is. It is the viewpoint aspect, okay? So darling, the perfect career path for you is something spiritual that helps people change their point of view in life, okay? Something that transforms the way other people see their life and their purpose, okay? Giving them positivity will give you abundance and positivity as well. Thank you for being with me. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the blue moon, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what is the perfect career path for you? Let's start with tarot. The Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Star, the Hermit, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So darling, I'm seeing something very corporate, okay? Very business-like. The Seven of Wands. This is the card of a 9-to-5 job. So working at an office or a similar establishment, starting as an executive, something very competitive where you have to compete with a lot of other candidates, right? So I'm hearing working at a law office, working at the hospital. I'm also hearing advertising, marketing, banking, the kinds of jobs where you have to wear a suit or, something kind of formal, a pencil skirt, bring a suitcase with you, bring a laptop with you, those kinds of jobs. And then with the Ten of Swords here, so very stressful jobs. At the beginning of your career, if you go down this path, you will be very stressed and very pressured and very tired, right? But only at the beginning, working lots of, late hours, working during the weekend, but only at the start, because here we are seeing the devil with the star, okay? So the devil represents capitalism, okay? The boss, the system will take notice of you, and eventually you will land among the stars, okay? You will climb the corporate ladder and get up there, okay? Do you see the contrast, darling? Do you see how tired you are at the beginning, right? How stressed and pressured, and then eventually the star, okay? You will be a star in this field, in your office, in this company. You will reach something, you will get rich, okay? Wealth and achievement are in your future if you go down this corporate path, okay? Very business-like, very formal. I'm also hearing something else. The kinds of jobs that we dream of, right? Dream, the star, that we dream of as kids. The kinds of jobs that people, that adults tell the kids to aspire to, So again, lawyer, doctor, right? Businessman, engineer, architect, these very formal, very corporate jobs, the kind of job that people grow old in, right? The hermit. So in these kinds of jobs, you start as an executive, and then you become an assistant manager, and then you become a manager, and then you become a regional director, and then you become a director, and then you become the CEO. It's like a ladder, and you will be able to get up there, darling. This is something that you will be able to climb to the very top, and you will grow old here. Okay, this is the kind of job that you will love so much that you will stay there. Okay, you will really adore it. See the star in your youth. Okay, you will adore it, and even in old age, it's still something that you will really value. The star is still there. Okay, so again, something very corporate. Okay, 9-to-5 job. And very difficult at first, very stressful, quite competitive, but eventually the big boss, the system, right? Capitalism, so the social norm, the kinds of jobs that are very socially accepted, okay? You will be able to climb the ladder, okay? You'll be able to get on top, okay? Beautiful. Land among the stars. How wonderful is that? Let's see what else your oracles have to say. Midas, Miser. So what did I say? At the beginning, you will be miserable, okay? This will be very difficult. It won't be easy. It will be very competitive. The Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, stress and pressure. But eventually, anything you touch will be gold. The star, right? The golden stars in the sky. How nice. Okay, what else? We have child, eternal. So again, what did I say? The kinds of jobs that we dream of as children, okay? The kinds of ambitions that we list down for homework, like when our teacher asked us, what do you want to be when you grow up? And these kinds of jobs, architect, engineer, banker, doctor, lawyer. So this is the best career path for you, darling. You will be able to thrive in it. What else? We have good health. Okay, so again, I'm hearing being a doctor, something to do with medical, pharmaceuticals as well. I'm also hearing health insurance, so the kind of people who deal with health insurance policies, right? And I'm also hearing like good healthcare. Okay, so these kinds of people, these managers and directors, they have the best healthcare packages, right? So you will be someone like that. Okay, someone who's really up there, someone with the best healthcare package and benefits. Okay, lots of financial benefits from your company. What else? We have protection. Okay, so it's very similar. The kind of job where you're protected, right? Because you're on top, okay? Something that you will grow old in. You know, this ladder, this corporate ladder is something that you will be able to climb, darling. Let's see what else your Sibila has to say. Conversations. Okay, so I'm seeing lots of business meetings. Okay, that's why earlier lots of competition, right? So this is the kind of job where you have client meetings, right? Board meetings, something very corporate, right? Lots of gatherings and meetings, you know, formal functions, a lot of retreats, you know, business retreats, business conferences I'm hearing. So yeah, look at them, very busy, very formal. So, you know, it's a corporate job, darling. This is where you will thrive in. We also have, okay, the Lord. So again, what did we say? This is something that you will be on top of, okay? You will shine the star in this field, okay, until you grow mature in this job, until old age, okay? This is something that will give you financial freedom and stability and protection and, you know, good health, right? Healthcare, as well as, you know, well-being, because when you're financially abundant, then health and well-being, you know, should come easier to you than to other people. So that's nice. At the very center of your reading, you have the star and the Lord. So wow, okay, this is wonderful. Something corporate, something where you will be a big name, you know, something where you will shine, where you will be the boss, the devil. How nice. What else? Oh, okay, wow. This is amazing. Surprise. Okay, comforting surprise, grand consolation. So this is something that will be better than you expected, darling. Better than you ever hoped for, because at the beginning, see, competition, perseverance, stress, pressure, being tired, fatigue, being overwhelmed. But, you know, this will happen. You will be able to climb the corporate ladder. You will be on top of other people, you know, and then you will be among the stars up there in the sky, right? Like a lord, the manager, right? Someone who's very big, the CEO, someone very, you know, responsible for a lot of things, but also someone who's really good at it, right? The hermit, someone wise. So this will be better than you expected, because I'm hearing that right now you're probably like a bit bored and disappointed, like, really, a corporate job, a 9-to-5 job? Yes, at the start, but eventually you will be the boss, okay? You will be someone big. This is something that you will learn to love, something that you will be very focused on, okay? And something that will give you the fulfillment of your dreams, okay? Whatever your dreams are, if it's a mansion, you know, if it's a sports car, if it's traveling 7 times, 10 times a year, you know, whatever financial wishes you have, this is something that you will be able to achieve, okay? Good health, protection, the star, the hermit, you know, the devil, capitalism, social norm. Again, these kinds of jobs, advertising, marketing, banking, you know, medicine, law, something like this. And it will be better than you expected, darling. So this is the best career path for you. Something corporate where you will have to start at the bottom, right? At the bottom, 7 of Wands and 10 of Swords. But eventually, look where all of this will converge to the star and to the Lord. Beautiful. Let's see what your charms have to add to this. Is there anything else that the lovely person watching this reading have to know about the perfect career path for them? Okay, what did I say? This is something that you will learn to love, okay? I'm hearing that right now you're like, you know, not very interested in that. I want to do something else. I want to do something creative. I want to do something more fun. But darling, this is something that you will realize you have the aptitude for and you have the passion for, okay? What else? So, J. And what else? I. So this could be the initials of the company that you're going to work for, right? I don't know, J&I Law Firm, something like that, okay? The name of the hospital, the name of the advertising agency that you will work for, right? JWT, you know, something like that. So J&I, take note of that. This could be your first job, okay? I'm also seeing junior, intern. Okay, so junior executive, you will start as an intern. There's also, just really starting at something at the very bottom, junior. Okay, and then intern, maybe you don't get paid at the beginning of this. That's why you're so stressed, and that's why you're so tired. But it will result in something, darling. You have 2 more hearts here. Oh my gosh, look, 2 more hearts. Okay, so this is something that you will end up loving. Really, not at the beginning. Okay, 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords. You start as an intern, as a junior executive. At the beginning, no, you're not going to like it so much, but you will realize that it's something that you're deeply interested and passionate for, in time. Okay, you will find beauty in it. Rose, okay, something very beautiful, something very admirable, and this will be you. People will see you as a rose, as a gem, an absolute gem, okay, someone to look up to in your field. Wow, that's wonderful. And then, okay, pentacles, gold coins. Again, what did we say? Financial success, right? With the star, right? With the Lord, with this card, okay? Comforting surprise, grand consolation, okay? So this is something that you will get rich in, darling. How wonderful is that? So now we know the perfect career path for you is something to do with the corporate, okay? Something to do with the social norm, something very formal. Okay, you will start as an intern, as a junior executive, but eventually you will climb the ladder and really get on top of it, and be someone successful and healthy as well, and someone rich and wealthy and just very, very happy. Okay, so out of everything that we said, what is it that you have to remember the most about the perfect career path for you? What is the one message that you can take away from this? Okay. The devil and the star. So this has something to do with capitalism, okay? So nothing spiritual, nothing quite so creative, but very corporate. And you will achieve success in it, okay? Your greatest dreams, financial dreams, emotional dreams will come through, all of them will come through, okay? Because of this, okay? So your dreams that you're only, you're not so sure if you can achieve them, they will all come to pass, okay? They will come through into your life, okay? They will come through the door into your life, and you will be very happy and you will be very fulfilled. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for joining me. Take care. If you chose the supermoon, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what is the perfect career path for you? Let's start with tarot, the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, very masculine, very young, 3 knights, and very physical. So I'm hearing fitness instructor, right? Gym instructor. But I'm also hearing athlete, okay? So someone focused on sports. On the other side of that, I'm also hearing physical therapist and occupational therapist. The people who take care of athletes to make sure that they're, the strongest that they can be. And then with the King of Cups here, so someone older than all of these knights and even the Nine of Wands. So if you're one of these knights, the King of Cups is an older man or woman that you have to help, okay? So this career path, again, if it's physical or occupational therapy, people who've had a stroke, right? People who've had a bad fall, injuries, right? So it's occupational and physical therapists who help them get better again, right? So that they can use all of their faculties again, so that they can walk again, right? So that they can feel young and healthy again. Okay, so that's one. Another thing I'm hearing, because of all these horses and knights, okay, I'm also hearing tour guide for something really adventurous and fun, okay? So like mountain climbing, spelunking, hiking, parasailing, these kinds of fun tour activities, okay? So very physical, the best career path for you, very active, right? Very fun and adventurous and also helpful to other people. Okay, let's see what else your oracles have to say. Mystic, okay. So what is physical? That is also spiritual. Yoga instructor, Right? Okay, so that's a possibility for you. What else? God. Wow. Okay, so again, with the healing aspect, right? So if you're a physical or occupational therapist, you're like a god, you're like godlike to these people. Or if not directly God, you're someone who's like heaven sent, right? Who helps them, become healthy again, right? Helps them move again. So that's nice. Oh, yeah, now the spiritual aspect and the physical, very balanced. What else? Fear. Okay, so again, with the Nine of Wands here, people who are insecure, right, about their weight, about their physical appearance. So again, with the fitness, the gym instructor. Yeah, so that's really a career path for you, okay? And again, if it's the people who are afraid, fear, right, that they will never walk again, that they can never write again or speak again, right? So it's the occupational and the physical therapy aspect. So again, it's still very physical, right? Even with God and mystic here, yoga, right? Healing, okay? Being heaven sent to help them become healthy again. What does your last oracle have to say? Faithfulness, okay? So helping them stay on the right path, right? Again, with the God here, okay? So about their faith and also staying true to themselves and their dreams. Again, if it's fitness instructor, right? People who are insecure about how they look, people who want to be healthy, rather, people who want to be more attractive or healthier than they currently are. So, all of these nights, these are your energy, helping this kinds of people and these kinds of people. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see what Sibila has to say. Doctor. Okay, so again, with the healing aspect. So if it's yoga, it's not just physical, but spiritual healing as well. And then if you're someone God sent, right? Helping them walk again, helping them talk again, write again, right? And then again, healing their insecurities about their physical appearance. If you're a fitness instructor, so that's nice. Very active and physical. What else? Okay, so with the tour guide again. So imagine that these three are like a group of, adventure seekers, right? Pleasure seekers. And you're their guide, helping them have fun in the city, right? Or, wherever else in the island that they're visiting. Okay, and this is also a card of delusions. So again, these two people, if they have delusions about how they look, they feel like, they're very insecure about how they look. So fitness instructor can help them. And then if they're, very scared that they can never walk or talk the way they used to before, like right now it's different. They have a slur because of the stroke or something like that, or they have a limp because of the fall. Then it's about helping them clear up those delusions, healing them, helping them heal. Right? How nice. What else? Okay. So accidents. What did we say? Falling, right? Fall from grace, right? Disgrace, just bad things, tragedy, right? So bad things, disasters. Again, with the healing, right? Again, with the yoga, the spiritual aspect, God, faithfulness, and helping them face their fears. Okay, whatever their greatest fears are. Okay, when it comes to how they look or, their future, their health, if they can use their faculties again, if their muscles will be strong again, right? So again, very physical. The best career path for you, darling, is something very active and physical and adventurous, but also can be spiritual and very helpful and healing to other people. Wow, I think that's really beautiful. And so, darling, if you have a choice between something like working in an office, where you have to just sit there, answer telephones, and, something fun, okay, maybe starting out as a tour guide, then choose that one, okay? Choose the active one because that is the career path that will bring you the best fulfillment, okay? The most happiness. Let's see what your charms have to add to this. Is there anything else that the lovely person watching this reading have to know about the perfect career path for them? Okay, so, right, okay, Z and F. So this could be clues, the company that you could be working for, right? The hospital, the clinic, if it's about occupational or physical therapy, the gym, all right? If it's about being a fitness instructor. Okay, so their names could start with this. Okay, the name of the company, the name of the establishment. So F and Z. Take note of that. And then, okay, wow. So, Sagittarius, what did we say about the Knight? It's very active energy, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. You know, all of them very active. Look at them just, just really moving forward, very active. So, same with Sagittarius energy, right? Very extroverted. Okay, very playful as well. That's why you're healing, right? With the God aspect here. Okay, that's why you're someone who's also, with the doctor here, someone that people find healing and inspirational because you're young and you're active. Wow, how nice is that? They want to be like you, okay? You're someone that they aspire to. And again, it's a very extroverted job, right? When it's something physical, if it's the gym, if it's the tour guide thing, it's very active, very fun, very energetic, very Sagittarius, okay? And then, okay, so you have this rune of feeling stuck. Okay, so again, people who feel stuck, your runes and your cards are mirroring each other. Okay, so people who feel like they can't walk again, right? Older people who've had a stroke or have had a fall, a tragic accident, and then people who feel like they can't move forward with their life because they feel like they're not, physically at their healthiest and at their best looking. So, helping these kinds of people. Okay, and then you have this ring, eternity. Okay, the circle of life. Okay, you know what this tells me? This tells me that as much as you're helping other people, they are also helping you. Okay, you're inspiring them, you're motivating them, but at the same time, you're getting your fulfillment from them. Okay, with every person that you help, you feel like you've also enriched your own life. How wonderful is that? The mutual benefit, the circle of life, right? Karma. Okay, really helping each other. So this is nice, darling. Now we know that the best career path for you is something that's very physical, okay? Very active, okay? Very fun and light and adventurous. And it involves depth as well. So helping people heal, okay? Whether it's, physical deformities or, physical injuries, but also people who have insecurities, psychological problems with how they see themselves, people who cannot accept themselves, right? So these kinds of people are the people who are waiting for you to help them. So, if this kind of job opportunity presents itself to you, these are your clues, darling, okay? F and Z, okay? Maybe the person who will call you, right? The HR person, your future boss or manager, maybe their name, their first name, their last name, their middle name starts with F or Z. And then, of course, you have fitness here, right? Fitness. So that's another thing. Okay, so now let's ask the pendulum, out of everything we said, about helping people heal, their psychological, problems with how they see themselves or their physical ailments, and about being a tour guide as well. How adventurous, how fun, or maybe being a yoga instructor, right? Whatever this is, let's ask the pendulum, out of everything that we said, what is the one message that you need to remember the most? Is it the Knight of Swords physical aspect or, okay, Knight of Pentacles, stability, darling, stability and security. Okay, so this is the perfect career path for you. It's about offering, Knight's offer, okay? So it's about offering people stability. Pentacles are about stability and security, helping them feel stable about how they look. If it's the fitness instructor, gym instructor thing, or, helping them feel stable about their spirituality, if it's the yoga instructor thing. And then, if it's about the physical, like people who've had a stroke, people who've had an accident, then it's helping them feel stable again, in their body, helping them feel secure, knowing that they will heal someday. So, darling, Virgo energy, reliability, right? Someone you can count on. So this is who you're going to be to so many people if you do choose to go down this career path. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.